Hello, Libra. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Libra. How are you? Welcome to this Sunday. I am reading this on a Sunday. Thank you so much for clicking here. Look, I'm reading here for the week ahead, and what we're doing this week is we are reading two hands, Libra. So let's get that done for you here. So I'm going to do one reading with this deck, and then we are going to pull this up, and we're going to put down another deck so we can get a couple of reads on the table so you don't all have to resonate with one reading. Let's find out what's going on for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Happy birthday, Libra. I've been able to say happy birthday to a few of you in the comments. If you want a happy birthday, please let me know. I'm always in the comments. All right, Libra. Let's find out what's going on for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's coming up in the week ahead for Libra. Libra, if you're one of the people who've been affected by the hurricanes, we're sending out all our good wishes and prayers and help for you. I hope that you're faring well. And it's terrible that you've had to be in peril. Sorry that that's going on for you, friend. All right, let's find out what's going on for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, let's do it. We've got the Chariot. We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Knight of Coins. We have the Justice card in the reverse. So I feel like, Libra, you've been waiting on some healing. I feel like this healing has been taking some time. It almost feels like I feel like what you're healing from is something that you didn't get justice in. The Four of Swords is getting stability of the mind. It's like you're not only healing, but you're trying to understand what went down. You're trying to understand what went down and why it took so long for it to go down. It does feel like with this energy here of the Chariot that it feels like there is going to be movement here. It feels like you've been stuck. I want to say stuck or moved, like things have moved to a slow crawl for you, and you're trying to figure out why you're not getting justice here. Tell me about the Chariot, please. We've got Libra energy here, of course, with Justice. We've also got Cancer and Libra with the Four of Swords as well. We've got the Six of Swords. Look at all this air energy here. Six of Swords. You're becoming unstuck from something. That's what it feels like. It feels like with the Justice in the reverse and the Knight of Coins that you were stuck somewhere. And it feels like you are about to become unstuck here. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Six of Swords and the Four of Wands. It feels like you've been waiting for some type of stability in your home, possibly. Stable, right? The Four of Wands. You're waiting for something to change. And I feel like before it could change, it feels like you had to make a move. The universe always wants to know how serious you are about making a change, Libra. And I want to say that before you jump, like you have to make the decision to jump before the net arrives to catch you. And so the universe is kind of testing you. Like it feels like here, like how bad do you really want it, Libra? That's what it feels like. Well, you want it bad enough to get into the boat. To get into the boat and leave whatever chaos behind. It's time for you to get stability in your home. It almost feels like somebody was living with someone who was causing chaos in the home. You could be like living with a spouse until they finally move out. Or you could be living with a roommate who is causing chaos in your life. And it's taken a long time to get movement here. But I feel like once you finally do get a little bit of movement, once you make the decision that you are moving from this chaotic energy to the calmer energy, I feel like that's when the Chariot is here to say, okay, now you mean business, now we can go. It's like you have to first take the leap, and then the net shows up. So it does feel like here that there is something here that is slow moving. And I feel like what is slow moving is you are waiting for someone to move out or move away from, and it was a chaotic situation is what it feels like here. Tell me about this Cancer energy here. Please tell me about the Chariot. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. So yes, good news is coming. I do really feel like it almost feels like somebody, like we broke up, but we can't afford to, one of us cannot afford to leave the situation. It feels like the week ahead is the week where you finally get movement on that. If you're the one that's been waiting for the bad roommate to move out, or the person who maybe you lived with for a while, now you broke up, and now this person is like, I just need to live here until I can find more money. I feel like the money is showing up. It feels like this Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that somebody is about to invest somewhere else, and it's the best news. It's the best news for you. I feel like either you're moving out, maybe you couldn't afford to move out right away, but there is a new investment or a new door opening here with the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like it's being offered to you from the universe. It's something that is, yeah, it's solid. You can count on it here. It almost feels like somebody is showing up to help you with the Six of Pentacles. It's very interesting that we've got Libra, and there's a Libra symbol in the hand of the person who is on the card of the Six of Pentacles. So it almost feels like somebody is showing up to give you some help of some sort. A place to live, maybe 1 month's rent. I don't know what it is, but it feels like it is pentacle related. And it feels like you've been working really hard on trying to change this situation. It's about to show up. The change is about to show up. The good news is coming here. So you've been getting no justice here because I feel like you're locked into something with someone in the Four of Wands, right? Whether they're living at your house, living in your basement, maybe someone that just won't leave you alone after the split up. We've got the Knight of Swords. So this is going to happen soon, aggressively. When the Knight of Swords shows up, it's moving quite aggressively, quite quickly here. And it is... it almost feels like it is something that happened impulsively, I want to say. That this move, this person who is like, okay, we're done, you got to get out. I feel like that was the impulsive bit of it. But I feel like this good news is showing up quickly. And the good news is that person will be moving out, or you'll be able to move out. Tell me why the Knight of Swords is here. It's like we couldn't work it out, right? The Justice is in the reverse and the Knight of Swords is here. The Knight of Swords is the one who's just going to give you all the goods. I'm just going to say it right away. And there is no justice. It feels like there's been arguments or fights here, and we just want to work on it. We just want to get it over with, right? We just want to figure it out. Yeah. It feels like there is a soulmate couple that is breaking up after somebody made a decision to go. And I feel like this is the way that it's supposed to happen because the Judgment is here. It's not just the Two of Wands. It's not being at the crossroads. It's like a judgment is a decision that changes your life. So it feels like the universe is popping in and saying, look, you need to make the decision. I know this is a soulmate. It's going to be hard to peel it away, but would you rather remain in heartbreak for the rest of this period? And I don't think you want to. But I feel like the solution is showing up. That's what it feels like here, Libra. The solution is showing up after not getting any justice. Tell me what the outcome is, please. Tell me what the outcome is for Libra. We've got the Seven of Wands. We've got the Lovers. And we've got the Three of Cups. Yeah, it does feel like we're in sort of it feels like a tense sort of situation where I can't afford to move out. I've got to live here until I can afford to go. It feels like it's a bit chaotic, but I feel like it's going to smooth itself out here. It feels like you're very defensive, or we've got a lot of boundaries with the Lovers, right? The person that I've been with for a while. I feel like the Three of Cups is telling me that with the Three of Cups and the Lovers, it feels like, yeah, that there's this person is the person that you're with, or maybe it's you, take it as it resonates, is somebody who spends a lot of time celebrating or being out with friends, being out drinking, going to places. It feels like that might be part of the reason why you're feeling very defensive with this person here. It could be that when they go out, that they are very flirty, or you found out they were looking for a new partner or something like that. The Three of Cups could also be bringing a third cup into a 2-cup situation, right? Tell me what's happening next here. We've got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you're exhausted, and I feel like you're the person who probably stepped forward and said, look, I'm done. You need to get out. I feel like you held it for a long time, like you with the Eight of Swords, I feel like it was an obsessive thought for a while, but you didn't know what to do because you were exhausted. And at the end of all of this, I feel like you wanted to tell this person to go, but maybe you knew that there wasn't the financial means to do it, or maybe you wanted to leave but didn't have the financial means to do it. I feel like you will have the financial means to do it. And I feel like it's soon, because this is going down pretty soon, where the good news is arriving. You're going to get some sort of financial news or news in the 3D that's going to allow you to move out, or allow this other person to move out, so we can cut the chaos and smooth it over here. I feel like you feel it's taking forever, because the Knight of Cups is here, and that is the passive Knight, that you feel like with the, like it's actually the Knight of Cups we're looking at, but I feel like you feel it's the Knight of Pentacles. Like, is this ever going to end for me? I feel like it will, and I feel like for some of you, you're going to see the Six of Swords in the week ahead. You're going to see this, finally, we're going to smooth out the chaos. And we're going to go to the calmer energy. We're going to get a little bit of stability, and we're just going to wait. We're going to wait because I've already made the decision that it's time for you to go. I'm not thinking about it anymore. We've got the World card. Something is done. Something is over. So we've got Virgo energy here. We've got Aries. We've got Libra, Scorpio. We've got Virgo and Pisces energy here. We've got Gemini, Taurus. We've got Libra energy here. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. We've got Gemini energy here. We've got Leo energy and more Cancer energy. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. The World card. I feel like this is done. It's over. You're never going back. Once this person's out, or once you leave, the door is closed. I feel like it's done. All right. Let's get the second hand for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra, please. Libra, if you are interested in joining us in the membership area, or if you are interested in a private read, please look below this video. There is a pinned comment with all of that information. Tell me about Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra in the week ahead. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Seven of Wands. Keep feeling here. Got the Two of Pentacles. Got the Four of Cups. Got lots of cups here today. And we have the Sun. I like it. I like it a lot. Just listening. I think you're making a romantic decision based on history. Based on history that you have with someone here. I feel like you're taking time here, Libra, to really think about it. Bring the situation into balance. Be very intellectual about it. I feel like you need stability of the mind. You need stability of your emotions here. I feel like you have... I feel like you're protecting yourself from... It's almost like other people are overstepping, I want to say. Other people are, I feel, cheering you on. They want you to do the right thing, but you're kind of sort of like, it's okay, y'all, I can make my own decision here. It's like you're being a little bit defensive with people who are offering unsolicited information about how you can get the victory. I feel like you are someone who is, of course, highly intellectual, and I feel like you are deciding to sleep on it. It feels like with this, the Three of Swords here, that it feels like there is, that you're wondering based on history, right? We've got nostalgia. Based on history, I feel like what you're trying to do is convince yourself that it's not going to end up in heartbreak again. That this isn't going to end up in heartbreak again. Because I feel like this is something new. It feels like you don't know what to do, or this is a challenge, or you don't know what to say, or what to say is a challenge. Am I really ever going to get clarity? It does feel like you have an opportunity here that is kind of staring you in the face, and you want to make a decision. You want to make a decision, but we do have the Ace of Cups here that you're looking at. And it does feel like it's an opportunity of some sort. an emotional opportunity. The thing is I feel like you're very focused on this opportunity, and I feel like you're trying to decide whether you want to take it or not. I don't think you've decided whether you want the opportunity or not yet. I think you have a lot of time. Look, the Knight of Cups is here. That's the passive Knight. I feel like you have some time. You have time to just think about it, get stability of the mind about it. Make sure that your boundaries are in place, right? We do have 2 Pentacles and 4 Cups. We have the Sun. Look, I feel like the decision you make is going to be a good one. The thing is I feel like you're basing your decision, or you think you should base your decision, on past history, on nostalgia, on things that have happened in the past, and I don't think that's the right way. I feel like you should wait for the Sun to come out. So once you get clarity of the situation and whether you even want it or not, because I feel like you have an opportunity to get to know somebody in sort of a romantic way. But I feel like you're wondering, do I even want this person past my boundaries here? You're thinking about how you can kind of stand up and say what you want to say, but I feel like the challenge is, with that Ace of Swords in the challenge position, I feel like the challenge is you're not really sure what to say, because you've only been in relationships that have ended up in heartbreak. But you really don't want to miss this opportunity. But you're going to have to wait until the Sun comes out, until there's clarity. So when the Sun comes out, it's a realization. So it's, and you don't have to push yourself into this realization. The realization is going to happen. You will wake up one day and have your answer, is what I'm saying. So the Sun is here, and it's telling me that with the Sun is comes realization, also comes growth. So I feel like you need to wait for the growth before you make a decision to get into something that you're kind of unsure about at this moment. Feels like you're kind of unsure about whether you want to be in some sort of a stable relationship or not. The King of Swords or King of Pentacles just fell out of the deck, but I didn't call it, so that's why I didn't take it. So tell me about the Knight of Cups, please. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. We do have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, and we have the Page of Swords. I think you're approaching really carefully, Libra. That's what it feels like. You're very careful on the approach, because the 2 of Cups in the reverse is, it's like you're ready to take some sort of a new course of action. And I feel like the new course of action is that you want to give somebody some reciprocal energy. I also feel that maybe in the past, because of the 3 of Swords, that the 2 of Cups in the reverse can also mean that there's been an unhealthy relationship, or it's really hard for someone to bring their feelings to the surface, to show their feelings. But I really do feel like with the 3 of Swords showing up here, that you don't know what to say. It's like you want more information, right? The Page of Swords is the one who is curious, right? I feel like the student is here. You need more information about the Knight of Cups. What does that mean? What does the Knight of Cups mean? If I decide to say yes, what does this person expect of me? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. What does this person expect of Libra? This person expects you to move really slow, Libra. They expect you to be someone who is slow moving but dependable. Somebody who can make good decisions. Somebody who can make really good decisions, and somebody who's going to move slow. I feel like you're ready, possibly, to let someone in past the boundaries, but I feel like it's going to have to move really slow, because I feel like the only thing in which you have to base any of this on is past energy. And in the past energy, I feel like you have found soulmate energy, but it hasn't worked out for you. It feels like it's ended in heartbreak. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like it starts out slow. I feel like what's expected. We have 3 knights here now, right? First of all, I feel like you need to be brave because all of the knights are very brave. And I feel like you need to be brave enough to say what you mean and mean what you say. And don't worry about whether this person is going to leave or not. Because if they are, they're just not for you. And you shouldn't have to change who you are to want to be in some sort of relationship with somebody. So I feel like as long as it starts off slow, I feel like it can gain momentum here with the Knight of Swords, but it's going to have to be through conversation, that there is going to have to be a lot of communication here, or you're just going to go. Got 4 swords, 5, 1 in the hand of the knight, 1 in the hand of the page, 4, 5, 6. If this doesn't go slow, and if we can't move to a place where we can talk about a lot of things and use our words, then you're just not interested, because you're not interested in getting stuck in a chaotic relationship again. You need something that is going to help you move to the calm, right? The 6 of Swords is from the chaos to the calm here. We do have the Devil. So I feel like it feels like the only relationships you've had are relationships that are, toxic, that turn out to be codependent, that they just don't turn out the way, or didn't turn out the way you wanted them to. And I feel like, unfortunately, this is the only way you know relationships to be. And that's why you're scared. But the Wheel of Fortune is here and everything's going to change. So I want to say, Libra, that if you are in a position where you're trying to figure out whether you want to take an opportunity to get to know someone better with the purpose of moving into a romantic situation, that I feel like this person wants you to move slow. I feel like you want to move slow as well. But I feel like everything is changing. This is not a toxic relationship. This is not a relationship like any other. And I feel like this is the change. This is the game changer. The game changer is that you're able to go slow because your boundaries are up, and you don't really care if that person leaves before it gets to be in the Knight of Cups energy. I feel like you really don't care if they leave. I really do feel that the Wheel of Fortune is here, though, to say that this is a changing day. Things are going to change for you. Things are about to change in terms of what you have always expected from a relationship. I feel like it's going to be different. We've got the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune here, which tells me we've got like change that is happy, that is beneficial, that is really great. It's like you can see all of the details. It feels like you needed more information, and I feel like you should move slow so you can get more information. Learn to speak to this person first before, you can see that we don't really have anything that indicates that we're starting in passion. And I feel like that was maybe something that is one of your boundaries. I don't want to start in passion. Tell me what the outcome is for Libra. We've got the King of Cups. Look, when this goes slow like this, I feel like it is creating some sort of depth in the relationship. A depth that maybe both of you don't see, but by going slow, like really slow, and getting to know each other and speaking about your feelings, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, speaking about our feelings, what we expect from each other, I feel that the King of Cups tells me that this connection does deepen. That's the outcome. We've got the Page of Wands. And we've got the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So it does feel like we deepen the connection here, and then we decide, well, maybe it's time to take a little risk. And I feel like the little risk is you're going to deepen your connection with this person. And it's okay if it goes slow, right? The 5 of Cups is like, I don't want to have any regrets in this life. I don't want to be regretful that I didn't take the opportunity when it was staring me in the face. We've got the 10 of Swords in the reverse. We've got the Page of Cups, and we've got the Strength card. So we've got, somebody who's holding back. It feels like this is the beginning of something, right? This is a new person for you, Libra. And I feel like you're moving slowly because I don't think you're fully healed from whatever ended for you in the past. And I feel like it was a terrible and hurtful ending, maybe even a betrayal. And I don't feel as though you've healed the 10 of Swords yet, but I feel like that's why you're just only willing to give this person just a little bit of your energy and you're holding back with the rest. And I think that's really a great plan. I think that things are going to work out the way that you want them to, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it's time for things to change for you. It's time for you to not get into another toxic relationship. It feels like with these boundaries in place, take your time to think about it and what it is that you want to do. Because I think that's the only way to the sun. It's the only way to the realization or the breakthrough or the growth. The way this relationship is going to grow is it starts with the passive knight, right? We started with the Knight of Cups at the center of the read. So it needs to move slowly in order to be successful. There we go. Got the Tower. Ooh, then you can go ahead and take charge of the situation. And I feel like it's because of all this communication that we've had. It feels like the Emperor requires concise, complete, very clear connection, very clear invitation, or it feels like as you move toward the depth of this relationship that you decide, okay, it's time for me to take control of the situation. Feminine or masculine, right? The Emperor is here. It's time for me to take control of the situation, and now let's have the talk about what we're going to do. So it does feel like that this is something that's super slow moving, maybe even over years. Take it as it resonates, because the Knight of Pentacles is here, but it feels like you see this opportunity, and there's no reason why you can't move slow towards whatever it is that you want, because I feel like it's going to work out really well for you. You just have to take charge of the situation and make sure you have enough information, enough clarity. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. If you are Canadian, happy Thanksgiving to you. And I'm going to go for now. You guys take care. Bye-bye.